Hello, folks. This is Farmer Bruce back out in the garden, 2014, and we're looking at the growth from the apple tree that I planted in April. As you can see, has climbed a couple feet and grown rather lemmy and leafy, and it's raining also. Um, so here you have it, the apple tree that is a couple years old, and I guess by next um, year it should start flowering. Might start to see a couple of fruit come up on a tree. This is a dwarf um, red delicious apple tree, and um, and it is growing. So this is my campaign on get out and plant your trees year, so that in the upcoming years you can, or I can, actually have some fruit growing on trees. And I'll keep looking over there because I have my plum tree that I also planted the same day as the apple tree, and I'm going to go around here to it just to let you know and see where it's grown to. Um, but it's wonderful though, just to get out and plant some trees, and that in one day you will have your own fruit tree growing in your garden where you're at. So here it is. This is the plum tree that I planted around April 11th, and it has grown several feet um, since I've planted it, and it too um, should be promising and growing some fruit, some plums come next year. And this is the Santa Rosa plum tree. I bought this tree, roughly the dwarf plum tree, a couple years old, and I bought it in a pot. Got it from Home Depot. Um, but this, as well as the apple tree and the other trees I planted, I basically dug a really large hole in the ground. Nice sizable hole, maybe 2 to 3 feet in diameter, and about maybe 1.5 feet deep. I mixed my soil with manure and organic matter, some compost. I put some bone meal in the soil, mixed it up with the soil, and I also added some mycorrhizal type of fungi to assist with the root growth, and and then I basically covered the soil back in, and not piling the soil up past the tree line, the base of the tree. So I didn't cover the base of the tree because you want that to stay above ground. It determines a lot about the size of the tree, as well as the growth of the tree. And I also see I have a stake here that I had staked it out with for a couple of months. I left the stake there, but I took the ties off just so that it could sway a little more. The sway and back and forth from the wind help with the root stimulation, and help for the roots to take this way and take that away. And so here you are. Then I covered it with some mulch to keep down the weeding and also to maintain some moisture in the soil. It also helps with the trees growth. But yeah, it's growing really good. I'm going to have to prune this here back come late fall to get some of these branches cut back down, because there's a lot more going to grow up come come early spring. So I'm going to prune it back. This will probably be the last video this year for these trees, the apple tree and this plum tree here, because they are already pretty big, pretty growing really well. And the last thing I'll do this year with this tree and the apple tree is I'll just prune it back, and so that come next year it won't be too far and too overgrown, to handle. Well, here we are, my plum tree and my apple tree that is growing, and I'll upload these videos just to give you some updates on where I am with these trees. Okay, Farmer Bruce out.